Detroit arrives at Game 70 with momentum, but also a warning sign. The Red Wings now sit third in the Atlantic, having created a small gap over Tampa Bay. That gap matters. For the first time in this stretch, Detroit has a bit of breathing room in the playoff race. But the last game showed how fragile that control can be. Detroit dictated the play for long stretches in Vegas, but they built up a multi-goal lead and still needed overtime to finish it. That's not just a win, that's a lesson for them. Up ahead, Toronto remains within reach while Florida continues to lead the division. The opportunity is still there, but it requires more than strong stretches. It requires complete games. Slight drop here on the pressure index from 8 to 7. Detroit created separation from Tampa Bay and stabilized its position, but the margin is still thin enough that a single loss could shift the picture once again. Detroit has proven they can take control of games. Now the question changes. Can they hold it when it matters most? This is Strat Man Hockey. Welcome in here to another game. The Detroit Red Wings visit the Utah Hockey Club from the Delta Center. We'll be back for the opening faceoff in just a sec. Welcome in here. Strat Man Hockey with you one more time. Another game. We were getting really close to ending this. We got 12 games left in the regular season here, and the Red Wings are still in the playoff race, and they need to just keep winning games. That's it. Let's get the opening lineups, starters out there, and we'll get the game rolling. The confer line with DeBrincat and Kane for Detroit. Sherratt and Seider are back as the top defensive pair here tonight. We'll see Jeff Petrie in the lineup. He's been out with an injury for quite some time, and he's back in the game here tonight from Utah. Detroit sends out Alex Lyon again in nets for them. For Utah, they've got Logan Cooley with Clayton Keller and Nick Schmaltz on the forward line. Mikhail Sergachev and John Marino are the back line for them, and Karol Vejmelka is in nets for Utah here tonight. Teams are out there at center ice. We're getting ready to roll. Once again, welcome in here to Stratman Hockey from the Delta Center in Utah. Puck is dropped at center ice, and Detroit will win the faceoff. It's taken by the Red Wings. Here's Seider. It's knocked away from him. Sergachev will bring it into the wing zone. First chance of the game here is knocked away. It's brought back by Detroit. Here's Seider. Up center ice. Gets a pass left side. He's going to break it in. He's been really strong lately. Shot here is going to be gloved on by Vejmelka on a shot by DeBrincat. Early face off to the right of the Utah goaltender. Detroit visiting Utah for the very first time. They used to be the Arizona Coyotes. They played at the University of Arizona last year. Prior to that, they played for many years in Scottsdale. Now they moved to Utah, Salt Lake City, and they're the Utah Hockey Club. Puck is won by Utah. Cooley will try to skate out with it. Gets it up center ice or Schmaltz. They're moving back the other way. He'll get around Sherratt. All the way down low. That one's knocked away on a shot by Nick Schmaltz. And the Wings will bring it back up through center ice. Here's DeBrincat now. He works it over to Kane. They're over the line. Shot there is knocked away by Vejmelka, and Utah will turn it back. Cooley into the zone. It's up over the line. Delayed penalty coming. Here's Cooley with a shot on net. That's knocked away by Lyon. Puck was loose in there. It's touched up by Detroit. And Detroit's Seider will go. Utah will get a power play here. Face off in the Red Wing zone.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Seider, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty, 2:40.
Power play unit has it. Sergachev with a shot off the face-off. That's going to be knocked to the corner. Coffer will pick it up from there. He'll skate it just outside of the zone and knock it back into the zone of the Utah Hockey Club. Back with it is Schmaltz. Sticked away from him at center ice by DeBrincat. He'll knock it back the rest of the way into the zone. Schmaltz again. Couldn't get over the line as Strat took it away. And he'll knock it back down the ice one more time. Penalty nearly over to Seider here. No score early from Utah. That puck is knocked away from Schmaltz again. Strat knocks it back down the ice. The penalty's over. Wings have killed it. Marino will skate quickly back with it, though. He'll work it up over the line. That shot's going to be blocked. And Seider now will grab it. Kept in at the line as Sergachev grabbed it. His shot is knocked away again. He's got 3 shots already here early. Taken by Kane. He's knocked away from him by Keller. He's going to move it right back into the zone. He gets a chance down low here. That's a good save. 6 shots early for Utah. Rebounds picked up by Cooley. You fired in on net. That one's going to be knocked away. Wings will grab it, and we'll finally see a line change here. Second liners will be out there. Just over 5 gone by here in the game. No score. Soderblom will have it. Skates through center ice. He'll get up over the line now. He'll take a shot from there. That one's knocked away. Rebound's going to be grabbed up by Detroit for a moment. Petrie tried to get a stick on it. His first shift back after many months. It's knocked away by Mata, and Mata gave it away to Larkin as they move back into the zone. Dursey will take it away from Larkin this time. And Utah will try to move it back. Pass left side. Here's Carcone. He's got a breakaway opportunity. He gets a shot on net and they score. They take an early lead. Michael Carcone gets the goal. Breakaway goal, and Utah jumps out to an early 1-0 lead. Petrie had played 35 games earlier in the season. He's back for game 36 here after being out for some time. Carcone's goal. It's going to be his 7th of the season. Dursey and Hayton get assists. It's over 7 minutes into the game. Utah takes an early lead. And they win the subsequent face-off at center ice.
Utah!
Carcone will skate with it.
By number 53, Michael Carcone. His 7th of the season.
They're moving it back the other way. Carcone's going to move in again on the breakaway. He's going to get a shot one more time. That one is going to be gloved down this time. Another great opportunity by Carcone after he just scored. And we'll see the third liners out there. One nothing Utah. Face-off will be to the right of Alex Lyon here. McBain against Mott in the face-off dot. Utah wins it. Shot right off the face-off there. Kesselring got a shot on goal. That's going to be knocked away. Mott will skate with it. Gets the left side. Tarasenko's back the other way. Tarasenko will take a shot from there. That one's going to be deflected off Smith in front. Knocked away there by Vejmelka. Only the 4th shot on net for Detroit here in the first. It's knocked away from Krause at center ice. Smith will turn it right back into the zone. Makes a move there. Takes a shot that's knocked away. Rebound's going to be grabbed by Krause, though, as they'll try to turn it back. Right side, here's Josh Doan up over the line. Fires it from there, and it's knocked away. Tarasenko will grab it for Detroit. Works it to Mott. They're back up over the line. He winds up with a shot there, and that one's going to be knocked away by Vejmelka. And it's picked up by Utah, and the fourth liners will be out there. Still 1-0 Utah halfway through this first period. John Marino will skate with it. Pass to Stenlund now. Works over the left side. Fires it on net. It's knocked away. 12 shots for them. Austin Watson will pick up the puck. Couldn't get it out of the zone, though. Marino knocked it down. Keeps it in at the line. That shot's going to be wide of the net, though. And now Casper will move it back for Detroit. That's kicked away and a shot by Casper. And now Stenlund will try it again. It's knocked off of his stick. Detroit takes possession. And we'll see another line change as the top lines are out there. 1-0 Utah. 6 minutes left here in the first. Comfort with it. Works it right side. Kane now. Over the line. That shot's going to be blocked in front. Keller will try to move it back. Nice pass. Here's Cooley. Back into the zone, and Sider knocked him down. The big man made a play. Couldn't get it out of the zone, though. It's taken away by Sergachev. And he gave it right back to Sider. And we'll see another quick line change here. Second liner's out there. Jeff Petrie is skating with it. He gave it away at center ice. It's taken back by Hayton. He tried to get around Larkin, though. There's going to be a penalty coming to Larkin. Utah will pick up another power play here. They already have a 1-0 lead.
Detroit penalty to number 71, Dylan Larkin. 2 minutes for charging. Time of the penalty, 16:40.
Face off in the neutral zone here. Power play unit has it. They're going to work it up over the line. Gunther with it. Works it to Hayton now. He's going to try to get a position down low. Gets around Edmondson. He's going to shoot it from there. That one's knocked away. It's his first shot of the game. Raymond will grab it. And he manages to get it out to center ice. Back with it is Hayton again. They'll take a long-range shot. That's knocked away by Lyon. And the rebound is going to be picked up by Jersey this time. He moves into position for a shot. It's knocked away. Puck is loose in there. It's going to be picked up by Petrie. And he knocks it out to center ice. Penalty nearly over to Larkin. Back with it is Gunther up over the line. He'll wind up with a shot from there, and it's going to be knocked up into the crowd off of the shoulder of Alex Lyon. That's Gunther's first shot. Face off to the left of Lyon this time. Detroit wins it. Edmondson has possession. He knocks it out to center ice. Detroit takes it back after Larkin's back, and we're done with one period of play here from Utah. I was about to say Arizona. So used to that with this team. They lead at 1-0 after one. We'll be back for the first intermission report in just a sec. Welcome back here, Stratman Hockey. First intermission. 1-0 Utah after one. They lead the shot department 16-7. Utah's 0 for 2 on the power play with 5 shots. Detroit has yet to get a shot or an opportunity on the power play. They only have 7 overall. Carcone's 7th goal of the season is the only goal we saw in that first period. That was at 7:20. Sean Dursey and Barrett Hayton were the assists on that goal, and that's where we are after one here from Utah. Second liners will be out there to start this second period of play. 1-0 Utah. Face off at center ice. Detroit wins that. Soderblom will have it. He'll skate up over the line now, early in this period. That shot's knocked away. He's got a pair of shots. Carcone will move it back. A penalty coming here to Detroit again, as Raymond got into it with Carcone. And Raymond will go to the box.
Detroit penalty to number 23, Lucas Raymond, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 40 seconds.
Faceoff will be to the right of Lyon. Power play unit has it. Right off the faceoff. Shot here by Gunther is knocked away. Nice save there by Lyon. Soderblom will knock it out to center ice. As the power play unit regroups. Carcone now up over the line. Shot there is knocked away. Rebound's going to be grabbed up there by Gunther. I thought Soderblom had a stick on it for a moment. Shot here from Gunther. That one's going to be held on. Another face-off. This time puck will be dropped just to the left of Lyon. Carcone gets a shot right off the face-off as Utah wins it again. Larkin knocks it out to center ice. Off that rebound. Back with it is Jersey. He got to the line. He was met there by Simon Edvinsson, and he knocks it up the boards and down the ice. Here's Carcone one more time. Couldn't get around Larkin this time. Larkin couldn't get it out, though. It was knocked down by Hayton at the line. Larkin couldn't lift it high enough. Shot there by Hayton is knocked away. Puck is still loose in there. It's going to be picked up by Ali Mata this time. His shot on net is in. They score a power play goal. Too many rebounds. And Ali Mata scores against his former club to extend the lead to 2. I mean, this same Utah team beat the pants off of Tampa last night. 6-4. And now they jump out to a 2-0 lead here against Detroit. It's Mata's 4th of the season. Hayton picks up another assist, and Carcone gets the other one. Puck back to center ice. 2-0 Utah. Larkin wins that faceoff. Here's Edmondson. Gets it back to Larkin. We'll take a shot from there. That's going to be knocked away by Malcolm. We'll see the third liners out there early here in this second period of play. Utah has shut Detroit down so far. Ian Cole will skate with it. It's knocked away from him. Justin Hull will take it. Gets it up over the line there. That shot's going to be knocked away. Pretty easy save for Malka. And now Doan will move it back. It's knocked down at center ice. Tarasenko will take it back. Gets a pass to Mott down low. He's going to take a shot from there, and that one's knocked away by Vejmelka. Best chance of the night for Detroit. Rebound's going to be picked up by Smith, though. That one's going to be kicked away. And now Doan will move it back out. Gets it to Krause. They're back into the wing zone. That shot's going to be gloved down. End up with a face-off to the left of Lyon. Shot here by Kesselring off the face-off. Deflected from off across. It's blocked down in front here. Hull couldn't get it out, though, as he tried to move it away. Another penalty coming to Detroit. There's a shot by Cole that's going to be knocked away and touched up. Fourth power play for Utah. It's been all Utah here tonight.
Detroit penalty to number 14, Tyler Mott. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 5:20.
Face off deep in the wing zone to the right of Lyon. Shorthanded unit wins it. Little bright spot here. Tarasenko bounces it off the boards back to center ice. It's going to roll to the blue line, where it's scooped up there by McBain. Trying to move it back into the zone. Stick it away there by Hull. And he'll knock it down the ice again. Here is Cole for Utah. His shot is kicked away. Rebound picked up by Detroit. Hull, the only one able to grab it. He gets it out to center ice, and Mott is back. Detroit kills 3 out of the 4 chances for Utah tonight. Puck is given away there to Smith. Couldn't get it by Krause, though, as Krause took it right back and back into the wing zone. Shot there is knocked away on a drive by Krause, and the fourth liners will be out there. Detroit takes possession. We got to see a sign of life from this Wings team. We haven't seen it yet. 12 minutes left here in the second. 2-0 Utah. Sider will skate with it for Detroit. Gets a nice pass. Left side, here's Rasmussen. Back into the zone. All the way in. He shoots and he scores. Detroit gets one back. The fourth liners get one here. Michael Rasmussen with the goal. Sider will pick up the only assist. Rasmussen, 6th of the season. Sider picks up his 62nd assist, 76th point of the season. Leads all Red Wings with 62 assists. The next up after him is Larkin. 2-1 now. Fourth liners showing some life. How about that? Face-off won by Stenlund back at center ice.
Detroit goal scored by number 27, Michael Rasmussen.
Here's Kerfoot. Delayed penalty coming to Detroit.
Time of the goal, 8:40.
Kerfoot scores here as he took a wrist shot. And they get one back. And they have extended their lead back to 2. Fourth liners both ways, making things happen. That's Kerfoot's 10th. Sergachev and Maselli get assists. Puck back to center ice. Stenlund wins it again. Here's Maselli. Give it away to Rasmussen. He'll turn it back into the zone there. It's knocked away.
Scored by number 15, Alexander Kerfoot, his 10th of the season.
Stenlund one more time.
Number 98,
He'll work it back into the wing zone. He's going to get a chance down low. That one's going to be kicked away. They have 29 shots now. Detroit's top line's coming out there for both teams. Halfway through this game. 3-1 Utah. Wings handled this Utah team back at home pretty handily. Here's Compher. Gets it to DeBrincat. Delayed penalty coming to Utah this time. DeBrincat shot from there that's knocked away. Rebound's going to be picked up by Sider for Detroit. Puck is still loose in there. That's wide of the net. It's going to be touched up by Schmaltz. And it looks like Detroit might get their first power play opportunity of the night. Yes, sir. Nick Schmaltz going to the box.
Utah penalty to number 8, Nick Schmaltz. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 11:20.
Face-off will be in the Utah zone this time. Wings win that face-off. Shot there by Sherratt is knocked away. Picked up by Cooley. He'll knock it out. Detroit will turn it back. Kane will try to get up over the line here. He gets around Keller. That shot's going to be blocked, though. Sergachev got in the way. He knocks it out. Compher now. Up over the line. Compher still skating with it. Makes a move around the defenseman. Shot on goal there, and Vejmelka will hold on to it. That's Compher's first shot of the night. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Vejmelka this time. Wings win it. Sherratt's shot is blocked. Eaton tried to get it out. Couldn't do it. It's knocked down by Kane. Shot on net from there for Kane. What a save by Vejmelka. And now Cooley will grab it and get it out. They respond to the shuffling of the puck, and they get it out of there. Marino now takes it away from Sherratt at center ice. Knocks it the rest of the way down the ice, and Schmaltz is back. Detroit does not score on the power play. And we'll see the second liners out there. Just under 6 left here in the second. 3-1 Utah. Elmer Soderblom has it for Detroit. Gets it over to Raymond. His shot is going to be knocked away there by Vejmelka. And now Hayton will try to move it back. He gets it over to Gunther. They're moving back into the zone. He manages to get it around the stick of Soderblom. Shot there, knocked away. That's on a shot by Gunther. Now Soderblom will try to work it back out. Gets it to Larkin now. The Wings are moving back into the zone. Here's a good chance for the captain. Shot on net from him, and he scores. The Wings get another one back. We're back to a 1-goal game as Larkin gets his 43rd of the season. Soderblom and Raymond will get assists here on Larkin's goal. We're at a 1-goal game now. Puck back to center ice. Detroit wins it. Larkin works it to Edvinsson. Wings will try to move it back into the zone. It's taken away there by Dursey. He'll turn it back into the wing zone. His shot is off the post. It's going to be scooped up by Larkin at center ice. In the wing zone. And the third liners will be out there wrapping up this second period of play. 3-2 now. Utah. Mott will skate with it. Couldn't pass it. It's knocked down by McBain. Trying to move it back into the wing zone, though. Hull took it away. Back the other way. Here's Detroit. Smith's going to move in on the breakaway. Chance here, knocked away by Vejmelka. And Doan will grab it. Try to move it back the other way. Gets a pass to McBain. They're back into the wing zone now. This shot is knocked away. Grabbed by Smith. He gave it away at center ice to Krause. Tried to turn it back in. Works it to McBain. His shot from there is knocked away. Rebound's going to be grabbed up there by the Red Wings. And the second period of play is done here. A lot of action in that second period of play. We're at a 3-2 Utah lead after 2. We'll be back for the second intermission report here on Stratman Hockey in just a sec. All right, we're back here. Man, the fourth liners, that was the story of that second period. Both fourth liners for each team got a goal. Detroit made it a 1-goal game, and then Utah made it a 2-goal game again. And now we're back at a 1-goal game with the Dylan Larkin. He hasn't scored in a number of games, and he got one here in the first period. In the second. Shots in that second period. Detroit with 14 for a 2-period total of 21. Utah had 16 again here in the second period for a 2-period total of 32. Detroit is 0 for 1 on the power play. They got that one chance with 3 shots in that second period of play. Utah did get a power play goal in the second. They're 1 for 4 with 12 shots on net on the power play. The goals in that period, the first was that power play goal from Ali Mata, his 4th of the season, from Barrett Hayton and Michael Carcone. That made it 2-0 for Utah at that point. And then Alexander Kerfoot made it. Sorry, I misspoke. Rasmussen made it 2-1 at 8:40, his 6th from Sider. And that made it 2-1 at that point. And then Kerfoot made it 3-1. So again, that fourth line, that was Rasmussen. And then Kerfoot, also a fourth liner, scored his 10th at 9:20. That was from Sergachev and Maselli. That made it 3-1. And now Larkin scored at 15:20 of that second, his 43rd of the season, from Soderblom and Raymond. And that's where we are, 3-2 after 2 periods of play. We'll be back for that third period, pivotal time for this Red Wings team to put up or shut up as they head into a tough third period against this Utah club who has held them down for long periods of this game so far. We'll be back for that here on Stratman Hockey in just a sec. All right, third period of play about to begin. Top lines will be out there. Let's see what happens here, man. Let's see the Wings do what they need to do and win another hockey game with a late push. They win the faceoff at center ice. Penalty coming to Utah right off that faceoff. Schmaltz will go back.
Utah penalty to number 8, Nick Schmaltz. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 20 seconds.
Wings will get a power play, their second of the night. Faceoff will just be outside of the Utah zone. Power play unit loses it. Sergachev drives it down the ice. Wings regroup. DeBrincat can't get past Marino this time, and he'll hit it as hard as he possibly can and get it all the way back down the ice. Very definitive. Here's Kane the other way for Detroit, back into the zone. Shot there is knocked away. Not a very hard save for Vejmelka. And the puck is out. Penalty over. Schmaltz is back. Sherratt, though, has it for Detroit as they're moving back into the zone. His shot, though, is blocked. Schmaltz will try to grab it. Let's give it away at center ice. Taken back by Detroit. DeBrincat intercepts it. Second lines will be out there early here in the second. 3-2 Utah. It's third period, actually. I know what's going on. Do you? Soderblom has it for Detroit. Give it away to Gunther. He'll move it back into the wing zone there. They're just content to take long-range shots here in this third period. That one's knocked away. Here's Larkin back the other way for Detroit. Great pass left side. Soderblom's going to move in on the breakaway. He's all the way back into the zone, and he scores. The Red Wings tie it. Elmer Soderblom, playing on the second line with Larkin and Raymond, takes advantage of a great pass and puts it by Vejmelka early here in this third period of play. We're tied at 3. That's a goal and an assist for Soderblom tonight. Larkin and Petrie will pick up assists. Soderblom's 6th goal. We are tied up, y'all. Tied up. Let's see what happens. Puck back to center ice, won by Detroit. Petrie has possession. He gave it away. It's brought back here. Scarponi. He's back into the zone there. That one's going to be knocked away. He had a breakaway for. He had like an extra step as he moved it back. And Detroit now will turn it back. Here's Soderblom now. Back into the zone the other way. Shot on net from there, and that one's going to be knocked up into the crowd. Soderblom had another great chance. And we'll see the third liners out there. 5 minutes into this third period, tied at 3 now. Wings are not going away, and that is so great to see for them as they're wrapping up this regular season. Trying to gear up for the playoffs, y'all. Playoffs. Can't think of the guy's name. It was the Jets coach. Playoffs? I don't even think we can win a game. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Vejmelka. McBain wins it. Cole will try to work it out to center ice. Penalty coming to Detroit here. Cole and Hull are getting into it at center ice. They're gonna, that's a fight, y'all. That's a fight. I don't know why I keep saying y'all. I don't say that in my regular day-to-day. Just sometimes in these games. Both those gentlemen are gonna go to the box. That's gonna usher back the top liners as Hull and Cole go for fighting here.
Detroit penalty to number 3, Justin Hull, and Utah penalty to number 28, Ian Cole. 5-minute majors for fighting. Time of the penalty, 6 minutes.
Faceoff will be in the neutral zone as Hull and Cole both go out for fighting. Wings win that face-off. Taken by Kane. Try to work it into the zone. He gets it over to DeBrincat now. The Wings are in to the zone. Shot there is knocked away. Vejmelka making one of many saves here tonight. Here's Marino back the other way. It's knocked away from him by Sherratt for Detroit. He gets a great pass to DeBrincat. They're into the zone now. That one's also going to be knocked away by Vejmelka. Rebounds picked up by DeBrincat. It's going to be knocked away again. Puck is still loose in there. It's finally picked up by Schmaltz. Try to work it out. It's kept in, though. DeBrincat took it away. He's going to take a shot from there, and they score! They take their first lead of the night. Alex DeBrincat is one step closer to 300. And we have a 4-3 game. DeBrincat's 46th goal of the regular season. Patrick Kane will pick up his assist on this one, 37th for him. And the Wings take the first lead of the night for themselves. It's been all Utah to this very moment. Puck back to center ice. Utah wins it. Here's Keller. He's going to be forced to take a long-range shot there. That one's going to be knocked away. Puck was loose, though. It's picked up by DeBrincat. He turns it back for Detroit. Knocked away from him by Schmaltz at center ice. They try to move it back into the zone, and Sherratt took it away from him. Great play by him. He tried to pass it to Comfort, was knocked down at center ice, though, by Marino as they turn it back the other way. Good pass to Schmaltz. He's moving back in on the breakaway. That one's going to be knocked into the crowd. On a shot by Schmaltz. And the second liners will be out there. Just under 9 minutes, or just under 10, I'm sorry, left to go here in regulation. Regulation wins. That's what Detroit wins are wins, but regulation wins are just that much better when it comes to standings and tiebreakers. Face off to the left of Lyon. Hayden wins it. Shot there by Carconi is knocked away. You have 37 shots on that. Major penalties to Hull and Cole are done. Detroit moving back the other way. Here's Larkin. He's back up over the line. That shot's going to be blocked. Turned back by Dursey. Gets it to Hayden now. His shot's going to be stopped. Got an itchy foot, guys. Here's Raven the other way. What a great pass to Soderblom. He's got a goal tonight. He's going to get back into the zone. Shot there for Soderblom, and they are stopped, and it's held on. Wow. He has 5 shots tonight. A goal and an assist. And the faceoff's going to be deep in the Utah zone. Detroit wins it. Another shot there, and Vejmelka had to make a great save. It was off of Soderblom's stick. Back the other way. Knocked down. Here's Raymond. He didn't move back into the zone. Gonna get a good chance here. That one's gonna be blocked down in front. Top liners will be back out there. Utah has just under 6 to go to tie this game and send it to overtime. Cooley has it. That's a great pass. Gets it to Keller. He's going to work it back over the line, and Sider wasn't having it. The big man took it away and works it to Kane as they turn back the other way. He's up over the line. Shot there, and they score again. Patrick Kane makes it a 2-goal lead for Detroit late here in the third. Five to 3 now. Cole and Cole skate to the benches as their penalties were done, but they had to wait for a stoppage to come back. Moritz Seider will pick up the only assist here on that last goal by Kane. He's got a pair of assists tonight. That's Kane's 37th goal of the season. He's already scored 17 more than he did last year. But he also appeared in only 50 games. It was for New York. Oh, no, that was for Detroit, actually. Last year. I'm looking at the wrong stat sheet. I was trying to see how many games he's played this year. This is his 60th game of the season this year. So he's already played more than he had last year also. Puck back to center ice. Utah wins it. Schmaltz has it. It's knocked away from him by DeBrincat. He'll turn it back into the zone. Shot on net there for DeBrincat. What a save by Vejmelka. It's been all Detroit here in this third period. Vejmelka has made some great saves to keep his team in it. Back the other way. Comfort takes it away from Cooley at center ice. He'll get it back over the line. He'll get a shot there that's knocked away. Time running out. Let's see what Utah wants to do about pulling a goalie. There's a pass to Schmaltz the other way. His shot is knocked away. Patrick Kane will scoop it up. It's knocked away from him by Keller. Keller now will turn back into the wing zone. Shot there is knocked away. Rebound's going to be picked up, though, by DeBrincat. He'll turn it back the other way. It's knocked away from him by Schmaltz. Utah is pulling their goalie. Gunther will be the extra attacker. They're turning it back. There's Keller now. Try to get around Kane. He does. He's going to get it down low. Shot on net from there. What a save by Lyon, holding Detroit into it. It's picked up by Kane. Sticked away from him, though, by Keller. They turn it back the other way. Here's Detroit the other way. Comfer has it. He's going to get it over the line. He sees the empty net. He fires it into it. And Detroit fully ices it here with one late. This one into the empty net. It is now 6-3. This top line for Detroit, pouring it on here late. And the Wings are going to get another win. Conference goal, empty netter, 27th of the season. Kane will pick up an assist, gets another one here tonight. His 38th. Puck is dropped at center ice. Whistle's going to go. The game is over. The Red Wings win it. They get an empty net goal late, but really the goals leading up to that moment was where it was really at, as they were asleep for the better part of 2 periods of play. And they came alive here in the third to win this game tonight in Utah. We'll be back for the post-game report here on Stratman Hockey in just a sec. We're back here. Detroit with the win. Pick up another win on the road, this time tonight in Utah, defeating the Utah Hockey Club 6-3. Detroit ended up with 34 shots on net for the game, 0 for 2 on the power play with 4 shots. Utah ended up with 41 shots. They were 1 for 4 with 12 shots on the power play. Detroit, it was all Detroit in the third period of play tonight. Detroit scored 4 unanswered goals to tie it and then put it away for good. They put this game to bed in the last half of this third period. They tied it early. Soderblom got the goal. It's 4 minutes. That tied it at 3. That was his 6th of the season from Larkin and Petrie. Petrie picking up his 11th assist in his first game back after being on the injured list for a number of games. And then Detroit added a goal from DeBrincat, his 46. He's 1 away from 300 in his career. Patrick Kane got the assist on that one. Then Kane got his own goal at 14:40, his 37th of the season. That was from Sider. And then Comfer added an empty netter at 19:55, his 27th of the season. Kane picked up the assist on that one. The winning goaltender tonight is Alex Lyon. and the losing goaltender is Karol Vejmelka. So Detroit beats Utah again. For the second time in as many games. So both Detroit and Tampa will play tomorrow night. Detroit will finish up this 4-game road trip in Colorado with a game against the Avalanche, while Tampa will be hosting the Pittsburgh Penguins. And honestly, with the win here tonight, we'll see. Honestly, Toronto plays Philly tomorrow, but Philly is at the bottom, and they're almost out of the play, like fully eliminated from any chance of any playoff, even a whisper of the playoffs. Statistically, they could still make it, but they would have to win every single game through the rest of the regular season in order to do that. And then have a bunch of other teams lose, which, again, not impossible, but very improbable. Once again, the final score here from Utah, not from Detroit. The Detroit Red Wings defeat the Utah Hockey Club 6-3. This is Stratman Russ, Stratman Hockey. We appreciate you listening. We hope that you consider subscribing, tell your friends. I mean, my goal for this is that you guys will just sit and listen to interesting broadcasts of hockey games. And we just hope that that's something that is cool for you. Yeah, that's my goal. Good night. God bless. Take care. Bye-bye.